Under Article 90, Clause 1 of the Constitution, Parliament is required to appoint standing committees and other committees necessary for the efficient discharge of its functions. The Parliamentary Rules of Procedure, from Rule 95 to Rule 122, classify the committees, their powers and functions. Parliament currently has 29 committees. They include 13 standing committees, whose members serve for 2.5 years, and 16 sectoral or sessional committees, whose members change with each session. The committees are further classified as accountability committees and those corresponding with government ministries. The accountability committees are headed by the opposition, and the lead opposition party normally appoints the committee chairpersons. These include the Public Accounts Committee PAC, which will be chaired by Medard Segona, the Committee of Commissions, Statutory Authorities and State Enterprises COSASE, headed by Joel Senyonyi, the Government Assurance Committee headed by Betty Namboze, among other committees. The rest of the committees are chaired by the NRM MPs or NRM-leaning MPs. As the House resumes its sittings tomorrow, the legislators will be concluding the constitution and formalization of these committees as a matter of priority. The leader of opposition, Mathias Mpuga, highlights the relevance of these committees.
All the business cannot be transacted in the plenary, and all members cannot bring their issues on the plenary because the plenary is a very short time and therefore cannot afford space for everyone. So the committees are specific in the kind of business they handle. The committees are aligned to ministries, and therefore the committees of parliament are charged to tracking the work of specific ministries. For example, at this moment, you expect the Committee for Health to be very active.
We've delayed to constitute parliament. We've been led by the NRM. Some of us, I am the FDC, we've already submitted lists of members who will serve on different committees. The sitting tomorrow should have been about the prevailing condition in the country. Unfortunately, designating members to committees take a lot of time.
But other MPs want more time to be dedicated on checking the government response towards the fight against COVID-19 and helping the vulnerable persons.
But also to begin discussing a post-lockdown period, because there are many businesses that are collapsing. The mind of the NRM is to throw something at those who can't feed themselves. But we are headed to a time when the country cannot feed itself.
The country is bleeding, people are starving, death is rampant. I've been in my constituency, you won't believe what's there. You will not believe what's there. Dead bodies due to COVID, starvation, and Parliament has been in waiting.
Main focus tomorrow should be how to revamp this economy from the scourge of COVID-19. You know, once you lock down everything, that's a standstill. And I know that the government is talking about relief funds for some vulnerable people. But that money is it has brought a lot of confusion.
Parliament was suspended on 28th June due to the rising cases of COVID-19 among MPs and parliamentary staff. To avoid further inconvenience, all MPs and staff have taken a mandatory COVID-19 test before tomorrow's sitting. Herbert Ziwa, NTV at Parliament.